I grew up in the American dream. I attended a good law school, built my own practice, handled cases before the federal, appellate, even the U.S. Supreme Court. I believed that people were poor because of their own bad decisions. I thought of them as drunks living under city bridges or welfare mothers abusing the system. They weren't in my neighborhood, and they certainly didn't deserve my help. I had no idea that 1 out of 7 people in our nation lives below the poverty line. That, statistically speaking, the face of poverty is a white, working single mom with a child under 6 who lives in the suburbs. As citizens of the United States, we proudly pledge allegiance to the flag with liberty and justice for all. But in 2010, the United States ranked last in the developed world for providing access to justice. We've all heard the phrase, "You have the right to an attorney." But that's only true if you're the one accused of a crime. If you're the victim of fraud, abuse, or unpaid wages, and you don't have thousands of dollars to hire a lawyer, you're left to fend for yourself. There are over 2,000 verses in the Bible addressing justice and the poor. Jesus talked about it so much that in the first 3 Gospels, it's the subject of 1 out of every 10 verses. Yet, for more than 200 years, the church in America has remained largely silent on justice for the poor. Justice cannot be separated from law and lawyers. More than a food pantry, justice secures the wages of the man wrongly unpaid so that he can buy his own bread. More than a clothing drive, justice obtains child support for parents to purchase their own clothes. More than a homeless shelter, justice intervenes in a housing crisis so that a family can keep their own home. If we are to follow Jesus, we must administer justice, and the church should lead the way. Seeing the need, I left my lucrative practice to follow Jesus and bring gospel justice to the poor. What will you do? Join the movement of volunteer attorneys, accountants, retired grandparents, stay-at-home moms, college students, and pastors who are part of the Gospel Justice Initiative, and dare to get engaged in the battle for gospel justice.